This type of distribution of orders, in my opinion, helps us a lot to visualize and to come down to reality of what we will be working with once the trade is helps with the emotional control, if you want to call it some way. Here we set the amount of orders. The more orders we set, the more spread it will be, but the range will be the same. So I tend to use 5 orders, to be honest. Not with this size and this type of coins. It's not that much of a necessity to use that many orders. I trade by lower time frames, so it's also not super necessary. I try to use a few orders just to cover space, and that's it. Um, the skew distribution, this is a bit difficult to explain, but essentially, if you see visually, the more you skew the, this distribution, it will lower the weight of the orders. You will end up having orders separated towards the bottom or towards the upper part of your range. I don't know how to explain it in a mathematical sense or something like that, but the chart will talk for itself, and you can see how it changes the spacing of the distribution. So I tend to leave it in 55 because I try to focus more on catching this move and this like the greedy bit that I always want to have. Not always, but it's useful. It's useful to help with the emotion. You get filled. If you have exposure from that first bit, amazing. We can LTP, maybe you can compound, whatever. But the main takeaway here is that you want to have manage your exposure in the dual way. You want to both be able to get the exposure quick as well as manage your risk. So uh, with 55 is the way I personally use it, and you can try it this way. Up to experimentation. These tools made by this group of developers have a lot of that focus on traders finding their edge. So if there are configurations that you want to leverage by experimentation, you can absolutely do it. This is just the way I prefer. And the last step, it will be to set our stop. Our stop, it was at 1.065. And as you can see, it will place a stop by the total amount of 282 contracts of CRB. Our filling price will be close enough to 110. We can absolutely lower it, make it skewed towards a bottom of the range at 110, and it will match the risk. I will maybe end up losing a little bit more of than 1%. If you account for the slippage on the stop, it can be a little bit more than that. But those are the nuances of live trading. Actually, you will see it with time. You will see it with practice, which coins actually allow you to exit at a reasonable loss when the stop hit. Which coins, which contracts you you are better off not trading with certain sizes. It's all part of the execution experience we all have, and the good use we make of the tools we have available. So last step here, why did we calculated the risk on beforehand with the limit? This is important to explain. It's because the terminal at the moment doesn't have a calculator of risk when you use the scale order. So what I did, if you remember, when we did this, we calculate the risk at 110, and we say it was near to 1%. When we go to the scale orders, uh, sorry, here, when we went to the scale orders, we ended up discovering the same. So we will use this configuration. And last step, yes, is to press buy long, and we have our order set. This is in simple terms how to use the terminal with the scale feature and the designer feature to post orders in a more efficient way, to scale in a more efficient way, and also to start introducing the use of the of these tools on the channel because I actually think they have a lot to offer, especially in crypto, that we can have to leverage these offerings. This is a free product. This is a product that everyone can simply set up a Bybit or an FTX account and can start trading. Uh, I think we need to make good use of that. So hope you like it. Let me know if you need any clarification on this. If you would like to see more videos about other features, we will probably do limit chase on the next one because I know it's a feature that could potentially help to lower the cost of scalping. I scalp a lot of VTC, but and I sometimes use market orders. But for the most part, I try to enter with limit chase orders because they pose an advantage. You can see we'll see it on the next video, but they pose an advantage when it comes to lowering the cost of execution on the taker fees. So that will be it. I hope you like it, and I see you on the next video.